What's going on, everyone? Devin here, and today we're going to be looking at Discmania's Lizotte Signature Series Metal Flake C-Line MD1, also known as the Mindbender. So we're going to get this on a couple different shots. We're going to go backhand flat, backhand anhyzer, and a backhand hyzer. And as always, I'm going to try and get it on a forehand for you guys because I'm always practicing. I've never thrown an MD1 before. I've only thrown MD3s. I've never thrown MD2s, MD4s, or MD5s. So this is going to be a new experience for me. And from what I've heard about this disc, it should be a lot of fun and it should be able to hold pretty much any line you put it on. So let's get to it. But before we get into that shot, I want to give a huge thank you to Neon Black Clothing. They reached out to sponsor me, and so I'm on Team Neon Black, and that is incredible. It's my first sponsorship in disc golf, and I'm really excited to be part of a team. I'll link their website and social media down in the description box, and also I have a discount code that'll get you 15% off of your purchase. So use Neon Divine and you'll get 15% off your purchase, and that really goes and supports me, and I really appreciate it. Now let's get into that throw. So that has to be the flattest flying mid-range I've ever seen. It literally had no deviation from its flight. So that's first of all ridiculous to me. I'm so used to stuff fading out. I don't want to throw it too hard because I don't want to end up potentially turning it over or something and turn it into a shot that I don't want to portray. So let's grab it back and let's try and force it on that anhyzer and see if it holds. That disc holds an anhyzer so much better than any disc I've ever thrown. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the bag yet, but so far it's looking really freaking good. It's so weird that this disc can hold that anhyzer line and just barely starts to fight out of it at the very end of the flight and lands perfectly flat with almost no skip and no energy left. So let's get it on a hyzer and see if we can't push something pretty decent out there and get a nice right to left movement. What's great about this less stable disc is that it just holds. It doesn't hyzer any further in its flight. It just holds pretty much the exact line you put it on, which allows it to get a lot of push to the left at the end of its flight because it's always going to be pushing left, even from the very beginning. You can hang it out to the right and trust that it's going to glide back to the center. Now I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna try and get that forehand for you. Be right back. All right, let's get the Mindbender on my dreaded forehand, and then I'll wrap this video up with my final thoughts. That wasn't too bad. I've been kind of working on it, and I'm trying to put a lot less effort into the power of the throw itself and a lot more just wrist snap. So I'm excited that that forehand actually kind of flew straight and then faded out rather than turning and burning into the ground. I think it's a great disc. I don't know if I can say right now if it's my favorite mid-range, but it's definitely vying for a spot with the MD3. I like the flight that you can get out of this disc. I like that it's very, very neutral. First throw ever with an MD1, and it flew dead straight, almost 300 feet. Not full power, just a nice, simple, straight shot. Also, the field behind me, it's about 10 feet uphill from where I'm at, so that disc easily could have glided out a lot further. Consider my mind bent. I never thought I'd find a mid-range that flew dead straight. I've had straight flying mid-ranges in the past, like the Origin, the Buzz, my MD3s that I thought were straight flying mid-ranges. And now to see the MD1 fly like I always wish I had a straight mid-range to do, it's just phenomenal. I think Discmania nailed it with this design. I'm super stoked about Simon picking up his 4th win here, and I really like the Mind Bender. So did an awesome job, and there's not much more to say about it. So if you like the video, give it a like. Leave a comment down below what straight flying mid-range you use, and if you want me to do a comparison video on a bunch of different straight flying mid-ranges. Until then, make sure to use the code NEONDIVINE, that's right here on the screen, at Neon Black Clothing to take 15% off your purchase, and that goes directly to supporting me. Really appreciate it, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Turned and burned.